My name is Roman. I'm a sign language interpreter, and this is a week in my life. It's been a while since I made one of these, and a lot has changed. For one, we moved into the house. That's brought a very different daily routine. You'll see more about that. I'm also including my weekends in this video. Right now is Sunday in the fall of actually 2023, 2024 when I'm posting this. It took me a minute. And what I do on Sundays is I prep all of my meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks for all the other days of the week. This helps me avoid the fast food line between jobs. I don't love to do that, but it took me a while to sort of get a process down. One of my favorite things about living in a house now is we finally have enough space to have some critters on site. So now none of my table scraps go to waste. These are quail. They give us eggs, as well as meat, I guess. Funny little birds. Slightly cuter and a little more exciting, these are the bunny rabbits. I think it's so important to have hobbies that you are passionate about, especially if you work full-time. You gotta diversify your use of time with things that make you happy. And you can't tell me this doesn't make you happy. Incredible. To finish up my meal prep, I have to head out to my friend's farm to pick up a couple ingredients I can't find anywhere else. Once a week, I go and pick up some fresh milk and chicken eggs. It's a little monotonous to meal prep all of my meals. I do eat the same breakfast every day, but I find that it allows me to connect more with what's actually going into my food and make sure I'm getting quality as well as convenience. Sundays, I try to seize all my opportunities to keep my house tidy and clean for the day. I also mow the lawn with this terrible push mower. It's the bane of my existence, but someone's got to do it. And I have to do it in the most difficult way possible, I suppose. At the end of Sunday, I spent some time researching, sort of prepping for a job that's coming up a little later in the week. It's never been easier to do prep work as it is in 2023. And my work week begins 6 a.m. on Monday morning. Another change since last time is I've cut out caffeine. Very rarely do I add caffeine in any form to my daily routine. Since having all these rabbits, I have this new morning chore. It's a great way to start my day. I have this giant industrial-sized lunchbox, which actually only fits 2 lunches, dinners, and snacks. One thing that has not changed is I still start most of my days at public high school. That's the setting for me again this semester. Alright, done with job number 1 on Monday. I am very nearby my job number 2. I've got about 40 minutes, so I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to listen to some YouTube videos from creators I like, probably about productivity or time management or things like that are just interesting to me. I'm going to take a walk. I'll probably get 2 miles in, leisurely pace, and then I'll go in. I'll change my shirt, of course, because I will be doing some hands up tonight. Job number 2 was to interpret a college course. The sky was beautiful when I got out, and I knew exactly where to go.
Okay. So Mac, you chuck a dragon from the deck. Here you go.
Chuck a dragon from the deck here for each mark.
After work, I hung out with my friends. We played board games for way too long. I was so tired the next morning, but the rabbits, they don't care.
It's nothing to do with you, and I still want to be friends unless you don't want a heart. When did you say that?
Alright, fit check. Just got finished with job number 1. It is almost 5 o'clock, so that was 8:30 to 5, long one. Now I'm headed home. I'm going to eat dinner at my own house, and then I will go to job number 2. Oh, it's bright. Alright, now I'm in my all blacks, ready to sign. I'm about 25 minutes early to this assignment, and that's 15 more than I need. And 15 minutes, that's a mile. Let's go! My second job tonight was a meeting at a college. About 30 minutes from where I live. Pretty easy drive. Alright, I'm right on time. Here I go. Okay, well, I showed up. I waited my minutes. And then I leave. So that's a same-day cancellation. Or a no-show. I'd rather say it. It's a same-day cancellation. So now I'm on with my day. I bet I can get a whole nother mile in. The downside to having a same-day cancellation and I suddenly have free time is that now I'm dressed like a waiter. I look like an absolute square. I'm going over to my friend Colleen's house. That's what I decided to do. It's only 8 o'clock, so I have 2 free hours I didn't think I'd have. Pretty cool. Colleen ended up giving me a bunch of flowers to give to the rabbits, and they loved them. At the end of the night, I took another walk, and then I logged all my hours, including my same-day cancellation. You get paid as an interpreter, whether the other person shows up or not. What a great day. Again, I had time to socialize. And then we begin anew at 6 a.m. the next day. Gotta repack my lunchbox because all my food is gone already. Alright, done with job number 1 and on to job number 2. But in the interim, I have a phone call for 30 minutes with a mentor. So I'll just take that while I drive, and I'll have that conversation. And I hope I don't need to write anything down. Alright, here we go. Okay, and I just pulled up to job number 2. I want to take a walk very much, but it is almost 90 degrees, and I know that I'm going to sweat through this shirt because it's cotton, and I know that I'm not going to be feeling great. This walk won't make me feel good, so I'm not going to take it. Maybe tonight when the sun has gone down, I'll take a night walk. I'd love to do that. So I'll use my extra time to work on my phone a little bit, write some ideas, or maybe set up my schedule for the next month. That's what I'll do. It's almost summertime, so I know I've got to pack in some appointments more than usual, because once school is out, my daily dependable, it disappears. Alright, that's what I'll do. See you there. I found a great spot at this college campus. That's what job number 2 is tonight. It's another college course. And I just went through my schedule and I tallied up all the hours that are already accounted for, how many hours I have left over, and I brainstormed some ideas and contacts about who I can tap to get those hours all filled in. I'm contracted with a couple different agencies, but a lot of the work I find for myself. After that course was done, I took another walk, and that was my Wednesday. 10-hour day, not bad. Alright, job number 1, here we go. Alright, done with job number 1. I'm home. I'm going to change it to a shirt that doesn't hurt the eyes to look at. I'm going to eat some dinner, and I'm on to job number 2. Here we go. Alright, in a solid color, ready to go. Job number 2. It's about 6, and it doesn't start until 7:20, so I think I've got enough time to walk. It is looking like rain. We'll see. Got plenty of time, so I'm going on a walk. Hope the wind don't mess up my hair. One of the reasons why I picked this week is because it was a really full week with a lot of cool jobs. That job was just another no-show or a same-day cancellation, which is not typical of this job. I didn't expect it. I never hope for a no-show. It's just weird that happened twice, the same job in the same week. Very weird. But now it's only 7:50, and I have some time. What am I gonna do with it? We'll see. In the wine section. Hold on.
I love mine.
In the cheese section.
Sir, you can't vlog in here.
Oh. I ended up finding a friend who was also free for the evening, and we just hung out for a while, and like that, Thursday was gone. Oops. Alright, fit check. I don't know how you feel about it, maybe a sticky topic, but I partake in a casual Friday. If they give me the option, I will take the casual Friday. I am signing a lot today, so I'm in all black, but what do you think? I don't know. Tell me.
On this Friday, I was in my very own classroom giving a test, and there were rolling power outages. Not sure why, as it was a beautiful day outside. It threw a little wrench in things, but it didn't keep us from working. Once the power came back on, we got to work grading the tests. We do a lot of video assignments, so we also spent time playing those back, looking for specific errors or patterns in students' signed production, things like this. Definitely want to give students a specific goal-oriented plan for how to improve their work, and that is way better as a group effort. I had no other jobs lined up for the evening, so that afternoon I was able to go home and just enjoy my space. I found these really cool wild violets. Those are edible, people can eat those, but you know who else can eat those? Rabbits. Amazing.
To dinner with a pal. It was a test day, so I've got about 150 tests to grade. No better place to do that than at a table at a restaurant. Let's see what I can get done. Traumatized. You're doing great.
I was successful in getting all of my tests graded. My Friday wraps up my week at school, and that brings us to Saturday morning.
I'm heading out to a 10-hour job. I'm going to get an hour lunch, but right off the bat, I've got my coffee with some caffeine. I've got my mango smoothie and ice water that will stay cold. We'll see how it goes. All right, I'm headed to a job. It's from 8 to 6 tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's something I've never done before. It's definitely going to be a challenge. And it's one of those where I don't know who my team is going to be until I get there. I probably could have found out, but I've been very busy. Okay, I do feel well rested. I'm so happy I got so much work done last night and I was able to sleep. I got up with good energy this morning. I have found that despite my complaints about how early my lunch is at the school, they let us eat at 11 o'clock, which should be a crime. Today, my lunch is going to be at 12, a normal time to eat lunch, and I know I'm going to be absolutely ravenous by then. So I have my snacks. I had a double breakfast, which is just I ate 2 of my breakfasts. And here we go. All right, I'm here at the job. I'm 20 minutes early, which is nice. I'm just going to read through the email instructions that I have and get into the mindset where I'm very focused. I know this is going to be a challenge, and I got to keep an eye out for my team. This is a 2-day event, and some of them maybe were here yesterday, so they can fill me in on what I've missed while I do the second day with them. So I'm hoping to pregame with my team a little. What I've brought with me for 10 hours of assignment is in the email. This blasted out the volunteer email also to the interpreters so we can have the information of the schedule in the parking situation. And they said a lot of times casual, wear this kind of blue t-shirt for the school or whatever. So I have with me sort of a nicer blue just t-shirt. So if that's the vibe, I can change. I'm a big proprietor of bring extra clothes, bring different clothes. If you don't know exactly what you're supposed to be wearing, just bring options and then suss it out, see what you need to do and change if you have to. It's not embarrassing. You want to be in clothes that match everybody else and you feel comfortable. So for now I'm in my all blacks as per usual, but I do have a change of clothes if I need it. I brought a couple snacks. In the volunteer email it said there will be snacks, so we'll see what that looks like. What the job is it's like a drone exhibition competition thing. And I do not know a lot about drones and technology, so you believe that when I'm studying, a lot is being gained. I'm looking forward to it. I hope I can film a little bit about what's inside and show it to you guys. I think that'd be appropriate. There's different teams from different states all in with deaf competitors on them. I'm looking forward to meeting some people. And I'll show you as much as I can. Alright, done with that job. It was so much fun. I feel like I learned a textbook's worth of new vocabulary. Really cool. I loved my team. It was so great. I was right about this shirt. You should always go more formal and then change casual if you want. You shouldn't start casual and the other way. Because I ended up staying, I don't know. I just felt like I had to sign from a distance a lot, and it was nice to have a really solid black background to go off of, like that. So I'm heading home. It's Saturday, last day of the week. I should probably order all my groceries so on Sunday I can meal prep everything for next week. I hope you enjoyed vibing along. I'll show you the rest of my day still, but it's a really good job. It lets me do everything that I want, and I enjoy doing it while I'm doing it. I enjoy the time off I can have when I'm done doing it, which is what I'm about to go do.
I ended up spending the rest of my Saturday just hanging out with my family at home. We can take a look at my whole week from beginning to end. It's very busy, it's very diverse. I was still able to exercise and hang out with my friends. I did some math at the bottom. I ended up working 45 logged hours. Not bad. Follow and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and thank you